Hey everyone, I hope that you guys are having a good day. I wanted to touch base with you and give you a few announcements. Obviously, I'm still at home, so for those of you that didn't know, I've been down with the flu for the past 5, 6 days or so, and so thank you for your patience. Thank you to all those leaders that took the reins on Sunday morning and Sunday evening to make sure that the students were taken care of. I appreciate it. I also appreciate the prayers. I look forward to being back tomorrow. Lord willing, I will be back, and we will have regular LSM tomorrow night from 6 o'clock to 7:15. We'll have our worship band back, so that's also exciting. We'll just be kicking off the new year tomorrow, and so make sure that your student is there. Again, that's from 6 o'clock to 7:15. And there's a few things I wanted to talk about. The two big ones are there's three things I want to talk about. There's two big ones, two registration deadlines that are coming up. We have the registration deadline for D Now and the registration deadline for MFuge on the same day, which is the 28th. Both of those events are very different, but both of them are very significant events that we do each year. So let me talk about D Now really quick. That'll be in February. The cost of that event is $75, so it's the cheapest event that we do by far. It's a local event. We will stay in host home families. Your kid will stay in host home families. Houses here in Lascassas and in Murfreesboro. We'll be going up to a conference in Nashville put on by SLU and Lifeway students that will be really, really good. That will be our large group activity time. And then we'll be coming back to Lascassas and Murfreesboro and doing small group Bible studies at the houses and doing some other fun activities. So that's coming up in February. But the deadline is the 28th. Make sure that you click the register button above me if you're watching this online. And if not, then go to lascassasyouth.com and you can go to the register section and register your child for that event. There is a $25, I think it's $25. It could be $15. Anyways, look at the website. I'm about 99% sure it's $25 deposit for that trip that you'll need to turn in as well in order to reserve your student's spot. The other event is MFuge. That will be this summer, our summer camp, and so the cost of that event is $250. It is an all-inclusive thing where the kids get fed and all sorts of stuff. The camp is put on by Lifeway. We're going to Ridgecrest, North Carolina, and the students have times of worship, Bible study, and then they actually go out and serve the community around Ridgecrest in different ways. And so if your students got a heart for service, or if they just need to be pushed out of their comfort zone, it's a great camp. But in addition to that, it's just a great camp in general to continue to grow in your relationship with God. So if you have any questions about it all, feel free to touch base with me and I will be happy to answer them. The third thing I wanted to talk about is that this Sunday, the BCM will be leading Sunday morning worship, but in the evening time, we will be doing a share night for the winter retreat. So everybody that went on winter retreat, please, if you are able to be there, that would be great. If you will come and to go to the sanctuary at 6 o'clock, we'll be doing a share time, and I will give questions. It'll be like one or two questions for each person to answer. And if you have total stage fright and you absolutely don't want to talk, still come, and we will make sure that it's a fun night for you as well. So that's this coming Sunday night at 6 o'clock. Other than that, we have pretty much regular activities on Wednesdays and Sundays moving forward. And I appreciate all the parents that allowed their kids to go to winter retreat. It was a great time. We had a good time with the students. I think the students had a great time there. I think that the speakers were really, really great this year, and the truths that they shared were really, really solid. So continue the conversation with your kid and continue to ask them questions about it and how they're going to continue to apply it. And we will more than likely, Lord willing again, be going back to the same conference next year and hopefully having the same cabin and so forth. But that'll be obviously a prayerful choice that we make as a student ministry. In the next few months, we'll be able to know for sure if that's what God has in store for us next year. Thank you so much for your prayers. If you have any questions at all, feel free to touch base with me.